Alright everybody, thanks for tuning in. Let's check out this ridiculous speech for a ridiculous award. Prince Harry, a legend of aviation.
I'd like to start with a heartfelt thank you to the living legends of aviation for this incredible honour, and to my fellow honorees, congratulations. I am proud to be recognised amongst such a dynamic and inspiring group of individuals. For me, flying...
First of all, he's a horrendous speaker. He's like, for me, very bad speaker. And this is a guy who's had access to the very best public relations and speaking training from literally day one of his life. So here he is being inducted to this Hall of Fame, and he is a subpar public speaker. I mean that literally. If you take an average person off the street who has no training, who maybe fears public speaking, they will be a better speaker and presenter than Prince Harry.
has been a transcendent experience, a close encounter with magic, an invitation to both protect freedom and to feel free. And while this award recognizes the achievements of individuals, it is important to remember that aviation only advances by celebrating each and every person from design and factory floor.
What a lazy jerk. Here's why. Harry does not deserve this award. This is a freaking joke. And this is one time where I'll say I'm offended because, he so doesn't deserve this. It is such a joke. He's been handed so much. What is the purpose of giving him an award like this? And why I'm saying he's a jerk, other than for a million other reasons, is he clearly didn't write this speech. He clearly did not write this speech. He clearly had nothing to do with this speech, and he clearly barely practiced this speech. So he had his PR team create a speech for an award that he does not deserve, that maybe they arranged for him so that he can get some attention and constantly fulfill his narcissism, which at this point I do believe Harry is also a narcissist, maybe not as intensely as Meghan. And he doesn't even prepare at all, right? He doesn't have it memorized. He doesn't have any enthusiasm. He's just reading it route off of his notes or a teleprompter. How disrespectful. At least try to respect this ceremony that is honoring you when you didn't do a thing to earn it. Do you think that Harry would have been flying planes if he was not in the royal family? Do you think he would have even passed the intelligence test to be a grunt in the military? I'm not even sure of that.
To mechanics and safety staff. All these individuals are the true living legends of aviation in my book, because without them, we'd never leave the ground. Remarkable feats continue to be achieved, proving literally that the sky is no longer the limit. But we are only...
This is a horrible speaking habit. Limit. So him pursing his lips like that, I get that. That's like doubt. He doesn't really believe the words he's saying. He doesn't know them well. He's not confident in them. And I've said this a few times with Harry and Meghan. They lack growth mindset. And what you see with that is this massive range in their self-image, right? So they either think they're the best ever. Like Harry, it's like, I'm so great and I've been held back and nothing is my fault. But then this extreme sensitivity. You see that with both of them. So it's like, there's the interview of Prince William joking with Harry and also standing up for him or talking him up. Like, no, Harry's really doing well. And teasing him, and Harry in his book Wag, or Spare I guess it's called, is talking like he's being devastated and there's this massive competition. Where this comes from is, again, they don't have a growth mindset. They think that they are great and they're perfect, so they don't have to prepare for things. But then if anything shakes that reality, since they don't have the concept of working to improve, or that people aren't just innately great and deserving everything like deities, then it completely shakes their foundation. So I think that's the big thing with Harry and Meghan. And again, the arrogance to not prepare. not prepare. Everything's personal to them because it's all about them. It's not about the preparation of the work ever.
As good as the sum of our parts. May we continue to strive for excellence and inspire future generations to pursue their passions, opening doors for others along the way. Let them taste the magic of flight.
Now, I'm not for interrupting speakers. I'm all for free speech, but I would love, not at him, that's too much. If someone just threw a rotten tomato and it just, boom, hit the podium, just broke on the podium, just little rotten tomato, psh, just to get the message across. This guy is horrible in terms of this speech and does not belong there. He's wasting everyone's time.
That we've been lucky enough to experience ourselves. Thank you again for this incredible honor.
And now we have his joke.
I was 1 year old. I was 1 year old when you danced with my mum. As you told everybody here, and continue to dine out on that probably every single night.
That was interesting. So first of all, he fumbled over his words. I was 1 year old. I was 1 year old. Now here's my thought on this. This is supposed to be a joke. But I think I've said this before. I've noticed a few times. Here's a good example is Omid Scooby. When he's insulting people and saying something he knows is wrong, he'll fumble his words. Like he's nervous, right? And I've seen that from people before. When someone like knows they're doing something wrong, they're a little nervous, but they'll still do it. You don't see that with Megan. She's shameless. She has zero fear of insulting other people and being aggressive. It's her comfort zone. So that tells me, I postulate that Harry's repeating that is him not doing it as a joke, but as an insult. And I feel like I heard a tiny bit of resentment, like you dined out on that forever, right? Like it's supposed to be a joke, but to me, I wonder if it was true resentment. And knowing what we've seen with Harry, he has this bizarre story, like he's a victim, and like it was him and his mother and his, it was the press and everyone against them. And basically, I suppose to him it was Harry and Diana. They were perfect and victims to everything. And all the good in the world was caused by them. So if John Travolta was famous, it must have been because of Harry's mother, because she's Harry's mother, right? So that's my thought on that. Let me know what you think. I don't know whether it was a joke or whether there was some venom behind it. I think I saw a little venom. Take care.